Welcome back, everybody, to another comparison that we have for you guys to give you the best informed decision on whether you want to go German or if you want to go American. And we'll give you a breakdown on these two cars right now. As you can see, we have the hoods popped on both of them. The Cadillac CT5-V here is a 23, the S4 is a 24. So we'll jump right into the engine bay first. What we're working with the Cadillac is a twin turbo 3-liter 6, and that's a V6, and it produces 360 horsepower, 405 torque. Now, again, a decently heavy car. They're very comparable. The Cadillac sitting at about just under 4,000 pounds, whereas the S4 is about 100 to 150 pounds lighter than that. So you can work out the numbers there. But we have the 3-liter V6 twin turbo on the Cadillac. And moving over to the S4 engine bay, we have, this is a V6 single turbo, and this is mated to an 8-speed, ZF 8-speed auto transmission, whereas the Cadillac has the 10-speed. Now, as far as fuel mileage is concerned, the Audi significantly beats the Cadillac in terms of fuel mileage, where we both do a ton of highway driving now. But the Cadillac is significantly worse in the fuel mileage department, probably because of that twin turbo. In terms of the engine bays themselves, they look pretty good, pretty decent. Tasteful engine cover. It's a little dirty, but you have the V logo on the hood there. And then when we jump over here to the Audi, we have, again, a very tasteful, nice looking engine cover there as well. But very, very comparable cars. Now, the S4 has a true quattro all-wheel drive system, whereas the Cadillac has a kind of a rear-wheel bias all-wheel drive system. So the Audi does not slip at all. In any type of condition, it is a phenomenal quattro system. Does not slip. Very, very good. Whereas this one, little rear-wheel bias, still doesn't get loose too much or slip too much in wet weather, but again, very, very comparable there. Moving on down to kind of the wheel and tire setup here, we have on the Cadillac, I'll show you the Cadillac first, we have 255s, and they're the same all the way around. We have those performance Brembo brakes as well, 20-inch wheel. And then over on the Audi S4, again, we're working very, very similar, 255 setup, and we have a 19-inch wheel with the performance S brakes. Both very, very good. Braking is really, really good. So you can't go wrong with either in terms of the performance numbers, because you have 349 horsepower in the S4 versus the 360. Little bit heavier of a car, true all-wheel drive system over here, but really, really similar in terms of performance. Now, moving on to the next portion, which will be a little look at the interior. The S4, this is an optional $1,300 option, and it comes with the quilted diamond stitched pattern, and these seats are really, really comfortable. Very, very nice seats, just really quality inside. Nice S4 floor mats, and the interior is very nice. Now, jumping over to the Cadillac here, we do have the brown interior. Again, seats are very, very nice. We have the red seat belts here. Very, very nice interior here as well. So in terms of interior, you can't really go wrong on either. Just depends on your taste and what you're after. Now, the way these cars are optioned is about the same. They're both fully loaded, basically fully loaded, and they work out to about the same price. So here in Canada, they are about both around $76,000 each, which puts them right, direct comparison in terms of price, even performance. Everything is very, very similar with these cars. Now, if that wasn't enough for you, we will jump over to the back here. We'll just show you. So the Audi has The performance exhaust is equipped with the performance exhaust, and it sounds phenomenal. You get a lot of those burbles, you get some nice upshifting sounds, and it sounds really, really good without being too obnoxiously loud. Cadillac, same thing. This has a valved exhaust. It's got the kind of the square exhaust design, quad tip, and it has a valved exhaust. So you have the option of being, you know, quiet with still a decent sound, or you can open those valves for a little bit more aggressive sound. And they both sound incredible. Now, continuing on with this comparison, we'll just give you a side look here at each. Body lines are great. Really, really tasteful looking cars, both of them. The blue's really popping, but just very tasteful looking cars. There's the Cadillac, and we will jump over here to the Audi, and we'll give you a side angle here of the cars. In terms of driving, they are both phenomenal, very, very comfortable, smooth, everything you would want from a luxury kind of mid-level performance sedan. The ride quality is great. There is some aftermarket support if that's what you're into. For the Audi more so, the Cadillac is maybe starting to get there, but the Audi has a little bit more aftermarket support. Well, I shouldn't say a little bit more, it has a lot more aftermarket support if that's what you are looking to do. But two phenomenal looking cars. We'll give you them side by side one more time. For reference, the S4 is the size of the CT4-V, so not the CT5-V, but the CT4-V is the same size as the Audi S4. So if you're looking in terms of a size comparison, that is equivalent to the CT4-V, the Audi S4. So pretty similar in size. You get a little bit more space in the CT5-V, you get a little bit more storage room, but it's not a whole lot. You get a marginal leg room in the back. It's a little bit better, but two very, very similar cars here. So let us know down in the comments which one you would take. Would you take German, or would you take the American CT5-V? Both great in their own places here. They're both very, very nice cars. You can't go wrong with either. Let us know down in the comments which car you would take and which one you would spend your money on. Let me know if you have one of these cars and how you like it, and how it compares to, if you have the Cadillac, how it compares to the German world of the S4, M340, C43. And we will do some comparisons on that as well, S4 versus those cars, and the CT5-V versus those cars in terms of better value. Now, you can't really beat the Audi in terms of value. They both give you, because they're around the same price, the value is incredible on both of them. You get a ton of car, it's very fun, and they look amazing. So you can't go wrong with either. But drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned, we have a ton more videos coming. Hit that subscribe button if you are new, and leave some comments if you had any other things that we didn't touch on, because there is a lot for these cars. Let me know if you want a video on something else that we did not touch on. But that'll be it for today's video, guys. Like I said, drop that like button, subscribe if you are new. Tons of new content coming, and we'll see you in the next one.